Citing sources in MLA format. This video will focus on how to cite your sources using MLA style. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the needed information for a citation, identify citation elements in different sources, and learn to create citations in MLA format. Citations are created to demonstrate where you found your information, and to create a path for someone else to find that same material. In order to do this, citations must contain certain pieces of information. The basic parts of a citation are the author's name, the title, the publication information, and the date of publication. All citations must contain as many of these parts as possible. However, not all of this information may be possible to gather for certain materials, such as web pages. We will cover these exceptions later in this video. In a typical article, like one you find in a library database, most of the information for a citation is available on the first page. The author's name and title are usually easy to spot. The date and publication information may be listed together elsewhere on the first page. The publication information includes the title of the journal, the volume and issue number of the journal, and the page numbers the article originally appeared on. In an MLA citation, the author's name comes first. The name should be formatted with the last name first, comma, followed by the author's first name, then a period. After the author's name comes the title. The article title is the title of the specific article and not the journal that the article was published in. The title should be inside quotation marks with all major words capitalized. Put a period at the end of the title inside of the quotation marks. The journal title follows the article title next in the citation. The journal title should be italicized, capitalized, and followed by a comma. After the journal title comes the volume number and issue number. This refers to the specific volume and issue of the journal that the article you are citing appears in. Type VOL followed by a period, then the volume number followed by a comma. Type NO followed by a period, then the issue number followed by a comma. Next comes the publication date. This is the date that the article you are citing was published. For a book, the date is usually a year. If you are citing a journal or magazine article that includes a day and a month, the date should be formatted as the day of the year, the abbreviated month, and the year followed by a comma. Page numbers come after the date. Type PP followed by a period, the hyphenated page numbers, and a period at the end. Sometimes the original page numbers will not be available if the article is in a digital format. If that is the case, page numbers are not included. If your article was located in a database, the name of the database or website should be included in your citation. It can sometimes be tricky to find the title of the database you are in. Many databases are located inside of a platform site. In this example, the platform is EBSCO, but the database name is actually CNOL Complete. The database or website name should be italicized and capitalized, comma, followed by the DOI, URL, or permalink. What is a DOI? A DOI is a digital object identifier. It is a unique and stable link to published works, like a journal article or book chapter. You can usually find the DOI on the first page of an article or on the search results page in the database. DOI comes after the database title in lowercase letters, colon, followed by the number, period. If a DOI number is not available, you can use a URL or permalink instead. With these elements, you are able to build a complete MLA citation. The elements are author, article title, journal title, volume number and issue number, publication date, page number, and, if necessary, database title with DOI, URL, or permalink. Here is our completed citation. MLA Style also requires your reference list to have hanging indents. We have a separate video that quickly explains how to format hanging indents in Word. Here are a few examples of what other citations look like. This is an example of a citation for an article or page on a website. It includes the author, article title, website name, web address, and the date it was accessed. Please note that whenever a specific publication date is not listed for a web article, you must include the date it was accessed. This is an example of a citation for an online government publication. It includes the author, which in this case is a government committee, the publication title, publisher, date, publication info, page numbers, and the web address. Don't forget, for papers and reports, you will need to include in-text citations for every source. Learn more about how to format in-text citations at the Purdue Online Writing Lab, located at the web address below. For more help with MLA citations, check out our Citation Style Research Guide at guides.lib.wayne.edu/MLA Style. Need help? Librarians are available by chat, email, phone, or you can visit the library for in-person assistance.